talk to you.
All right. Deputy Frankie with the Sheriff's Office. Well, unfortunately, there's no choice. You're going today.
Can I pay the money back, please? I can't go to jail. My mom every day. I can't go to jail.
You got $3,100?
I can pay payments. I can do
That's not on my hands. That's on them. But they want everything right now. They're prosecuting.
Burlington's point-of-sale system automatically logged every suspended transaction, tracing each one to the subject's individual cashier ID. Under Bordeaux versus McDowell, decided in 1921, private employers monitoring their own systems face zero Fourth Amendment constraint. Those records spanning 3 weeks and exceeding $3,000 were fully admissible without a warrant, without a suppression risk, and without any constitutional protection for the subject.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere around that, man. Yep.
Good. So what's going on?
She was always the cashier. Like, she was always giving them the stuff for free.
Okay.
You know, the other associates, I haven't found any where they're hooking her up. She's just the cashier, so she admitted to like $3,000, which is about what I came up with. So at minimum of $3,000, she allowed to leave the store by not properly ringing it. But I put it on here, like I kind of put, this is her, so she's responsible for, let's just say, $3 grand. The other one, from what I can see on the transactions, 16 of that is what this associate walked out with. And this one here is like a former associate she recently quit. That's just their names. I just had all the other associates' names.
But that person you have prison here today, she was involved in all the transactions.
She was involved in all. She was the cashier.
So she was the cashier. So she was like letting the employee leave with all those stuff.
She would ring some of the stuff up, or looks if anybody's looking, it looks like everything's getting rang. But then instead of cashing it out, they would hit suspend, so it just suspends the transaction. But she still gave them the stuff, and they walked out. They never paid for it.
Like on this here, that's every one of these are items taken, or
None of that was paid for.
Okay, that's what I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
It's almost 3,100.
This is her generic statement.
Yeah, but it's not sworn to us.
No, I didn't know if you needed it.
Give me 1 second, all right? Well, let me go in and talk to her. At least let me make contact with her. What's going on? I'm sure they can hear us out here.
Probable cause did not require a confession. Under Illinois versus Gates, decided in 1983, the totality of the circumstances controls transaction logs, CCTV footage, and cashier ID attribution combined to establish probable cause before the officer said a single word to the subject. Before substantive questioning, the officer administered Miranda, receiving verbal acknowledgement after each individual right. This satisfies the standard under Miranda versus Arizona, 1966. Throughout the encounter, the subject was visibly distressed, pleading, crying, citing personal hardship. This does not void the Miranda waiver. Under Colorado versus Connolly, decided in 1986, a waiver is involuntary only when produced by government coercion, not by the suspect's own internal distress or fear of consequences. The waiver was valid.
Here to talk to you.
All right. I'm Deputy Frankie with the Sheriff's Office. Well, unfortunately, there's no choice. You're going today.
Can I pay the money back, please? I can't go to jail. Just off my grandma every day. I can't go to jail.
You got $3,100?
I can pay payments. I can do
That's not on my hands. That's on them. But they want everything right now. They're prosecuting.
Can I please make payments? I can't go to jail. I just love my grandma this morning. I can't.
I know, that's awful. I mean, I can't, like I said, I go into corporate.
Please, I can't go to jail. I really can't go to jail. I'm a single mom. I can make payments. I can do a payment plan. Please just talk to them. I can't go to jail.
Right, and And I did, I know it's tough, but I did, and they, it's. I made that
Can
decision.
you call them back and talk to them and explain to them I can't go to jail, sir? I
I will call them back, but I don't know what it's gonna,
Please,
because I tell them
just
everything.
talk to them. I can't go to jail. I can't.
I will call them, but just talk to this guy while
He
he's
gonna take
here.
me
Maybe
to jail.
Well, first we're gonna talk, and then we'll go from there.
first and just, but I will go step out and call. But like I said, I did tell them all that ahead of time,
I can make payment
They
plans.
based on,
I can do anything. Just tell them, please don't
I
take me to
understand,
jail.
I understand.
I was wrong. Please don't take me to jail.
Okay,
Please.
we'll talk to this guy, all right?
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to read you Miranda because we are going to talk. So just make sure you acknowledge everything that I say. All right. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statement must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand? I just need a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to an attorney of your choice or a court-appointed attorney before you make any statement or any question. Do you understand?
Yes.
I can make no promise to induce you to make a statement. This must be in your own free will. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand your rights so far?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to speak to me what happened? Because we got a lot of stuff here. So, would you like to talk to me about what's going on, or?
Hello?
I'm sorry?
I was wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know you've spontaneously uttered that a few times. What I'm getting at is, okay, so we have all these transactions that were not rung up. Okay? You with me so far?
Yes.
And some of these were for employees that work here, correct? Okay, so do you want to explain, like we have one that's on layaway, like what happened? What happened here? I mean, did you ring it up and just let them walk out and not pay for the product? Is that what's happening?
You.
Okay. And he's going to call corporate, so nothing's official yet, but we are going to talk, because so they say about almost $3,100 in items so far.
But I don't even know half of them people. I told them it might was a mistake for some of them, but they're saying that the receipt came out after they put their card there. And the receipt came out, I didn't know if I suspended or not. I just explained that to them. Some of them people I don't even know.
Oh, explain. I don't understand what you mean by suspend. That's what I don't understand. What does that mean? So, like, this one here has your name, right?
Yes.
So this was a transaction for 13 items on the 28th, right? So, and it says status suspended. What does that mean?
The transaction was suspended.
Okay, was that a declined card, or?
Let me see what it was. No, it just was. I just canceled the whole transaction.
All right, so you suspended that transaction, right? So your end of day count is not looking for that money because that transaction was suspended, correct? So we have a total of it's like $103. So did you allow the product to leave the store?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that the transaction was suspended?
Yes.
Is that something you?
It's the one. No.
This is what it says.
One person used the card. She put her card in, but the receipt still came out. He said I put suspended, so the receipt still came out. So he said I suspended it, and the items did leave the store.
Okay, so the transaction was suspended. You knew it was suspended. And
not this one. It's another one that I knew was suspended.
Okay, so regardless, how does it go and suspended? Is it because a payment wasn't accepted, or there was no payment, or is it something you have to do?
You can press F. You can press your number on there and it's suspended.
Okay, so that's happened, and so you knew that this transaction was suspended for whatever reason, and you allowed the product to leave? I'm sorry?
Not on all of them, because the receipt will come out. If they put their phone right there, it won't tell me if you want to pay. It's just the receipt will come out.
Okay, but does it always have suspended? I mean, every one of these receipts has suspended on them.
That's what the system said.
Okay, and I also have one here, I'm looking for it, that was a layaway, that they came back in the next day, that layaway was then canceled, and then the product still left the store.
Yes.
So I guess what I'm getting at here is, I mean, you're knowing allowing this stuff to leave the store, correct?
Simple theft was not the only charge on the table. The officer correctly identified scheme to defraud under Florida Statute 817.034, a separate felony applying when a person orchestrates a systematic course of conduct to defraud others over time. Recruiting coworkers, operating across weeks, and facilitating theft for multiple beneficiaries satisfies every element. The confirmed $3,000 total triggers grand theft in the third degree under Florida Statute 812.014, a felony carrying up to 5 years. The conspiracy among coworkers adds additional exposure under Florida Statute 777.04.
The level, yes.
So why would you do that?
I told I was helping a person.
Are you getting any kickback for that? Are they giving you anything for this product, or and how long you work for Burlington?
I started in March.
In March?
Yes.
Because they also got video, which they're going to provide us for all these transactions. So, I guess another question is, how do you pick and choose who you're allowing to leave without paying for product? Because some of the things are associates that work here.
Two of them are.
Two of them were definitely associates that we know of. Is it something they do that they told you about? Because, I mean, they coming up to you asking, I mean, do you know them from like the neighborhood? I mean, how do you know them? Are they just, other than work?
Two of them work. One of them I know.
That works here?
Yeah.
Do you know them prior to working here?
Yeah.
And then did they tell you that this goes on?
No.
You ever been arrested before?
No.
You ever been in trouble?
No.
All right. I know he's talking to some people, but as of right now, if this goes away, it's a felony. You will have to take if they do decide to prosecute. It's up to them. They could turn around and be like, "We'll work something out with you." I have no control over that. If they do, the only thing I would definitely be cognizant of is that this is a felony. So they have a certain amount of time that they can report this without any repercussions. So if they decide to work out a payment plan, which I have no control over at all, and you fail on that payment plan, they can call us right back. And with everything I have here, and after speaking with you, there's without doubt probable cause for a felony theft of $3,000. So if that's something that they allow to happen, again, I have no control. Then it's something that you need to stay with, because there's enough here. I mean, there's $1,000. You could almost be charged with a scheme to defraud. If you're working with other people to defraud Burlington, that's another charge on top of it. It's not just a theft of $3,000, because you didn't keep the product. You don't have it. You allowed it to walk out. So there's a charge on the books. It's called a scheme to defraud, which is you're facilitating it and other people are benefiting from it. Because you're not benefiting. You didn't get any of the product. It's not like it's sitting in the car waiting for you to get out, unless you all are taking it and reselling it on the outside. I get it. Listen, times are tough, right? I get it. Trust me, I understand that. But you also have to understand, too, that you're not talking a couple hundred, it's $3,000. You've been here since March.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, don't prosecute.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to...
Deputy Frankie receives an A-. Miranda was administered correctly. Interview technique was precise. The subject's own admissions established knowledge, intent, and duration. The on-the-spot scheme to defraud analysis was legally accurate. Deduction. No written Miranda waiver card. and pre-Miranda conversation covered significant ground. Burlington Loss Prevention receives an A. The automated POS audit system generated a transaction-level record, traceable to the subject's cashier ID across 3 weeks. Multiple co-conspirators identified, CCTV footage available for all transactions. Textbook private sector investigation. The subject receives a C. She complied physically correct decision. But her spontaneous pre-Miranda statements, "Can I pay it back? I know I was wrong," were admissible and damaging. Post-Miranda admissions confirm knowledge of suspended transactions and deliberate facilitation. Reoffending while on probation confirmed the pattern was not situational. 3 lessons from this case. First, automated POS audit systems generate legally airtight records. Suspended transactions leave a time-stamped, cashier-attributed trail that loss prevention can reconstruct without any reliance on confessions. Second, emotional distress does not void a Miranda waiver. Crying, pleading, or citing personal hardship cannot substitute for a clear invocation of the right to silence or a request for counsel. Only those 2 words stop the interrogation. Let us know what legal topic you would like covered next. Thank you for watching, and check out Street Bodycam for more.
I am going to be cordial, and I'm going to respect you. We're going to get everything we need from him. We're going to walk you out like normal. So you give us any indication that you're not going to cooperate, you're going in cuffs. You're going to go in cuffs at one point, but instead of what they call perp walking you to the store and embarrassing you in front of all these people, we can do it cordially, and then we can go outside, because this isn't going to be you get released here. You have to go. You're going to go to county. So you're going to buy that. I mean, if it was a misdemeanor, I could release you on scene. I can't. This is $3,000. I can't do that. So you have to. You're going to have to see a judge. If you ain't got no record.
Stay the night in there?
What's that?
I gotta stay the night?
It's a felony. If we don't get you down there quick enough, yeah. I can't undo that. But if you got a good record, no history, you know, there might be an ROR. That's up to the judge. Where do you stay at? Okay, so guess what? I'll take you out there. All right? Because I can take you to gun club, which means someone got to come all the way over here to coast to get you. I can take you out to the Glades, which is where we're supposed to take you. And then when you get out, you're right there. All right? I'm going to do as best I can. As long as you cooperate with us and be cordial, then we can work. And he's with me. We got you. We can take care of this. But if you start acting up, cuffs and all the way through. All right?
Where's your purse?
In the locker.
All right.
In her vehicle.
All right.
She's got what she wants out of it. So if you want to go back to the sub with me and help me do the property real quick.
All right.
And then we can get her down where we got to go. Like I said, ma'am, if you cooperate, let's go this route. If you don't,
Well, you want to leave your stuff in the car?
the bag.
All right.
She's going to take a couple items that she needs and the rest of them. Show us where your car is. One of us will take that out there and drop it off. Once you go to my car, we have to go in cuffs, and then we'll give you I'll double them up, and we'll transport you to our district to do our paperwork. We're not going to do it here in front of this store.
This is the black Impala.
What's that?
It's the black Chevy
Yes,
Impala.
black Chevy Impala.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to get that in the keys? This is me right here. We'll try and make it as comfortable as we can, all right? It ain't built for comfort. Hold on, we got one. We're going to double it up, which will give you a little bit more freedom, all right?